Hey y'all, it's Cheyenne Lent here, and I am here to discuss with you guys about the big Duggar wedding. That's right, if you guys have been living under a hole for the past couple months, you guys have missed that the Duggar's second daughter, that'd be Miss Jessa Duggar, is getting married. Well, she actually got married way back in November on the 1st, but TLC is officially debuting her wedding to Mr. Ben Seewald tonight on TLC. So, I have had a lot of people come up to me and ask, maybe it's because I am also known as a conservative Christian, my opinions, my thoughts on the Duggars and what I think about a lot of their more strict and conservative ways that they go about dating and the way that they live their life. So I thought I would tell you guys a little bit of my opinions on such things. So tonight, since it's all about Ben and Jessa, I thought I would stick to that topic. And one of the questions that came in from you guys was, what do I think about Ben and Jessa saving their first kiss until marriage? Well, no surprise here that Ben and Jessa chose to do this because actually all the Duggar kids that have gotten married before this, which there's only been 2 out of the 19 that have gotten married already, but they both have also waited until the altar to kiss. And no surprise, Jessa and Ben did too, except what did surprise us is that they chose not to kiss at the altar. And so, you guys can get this is kissing. So they actually chose to go through the wedding ceremony. They're officially married. Up to this point, they'd only held hands and hugged. And then they chose to go in a separate room before the reception to actually go and smooch and schmooze and have their own first kiss between each other. So, cue the ahs right now, right? I actually thought that was kind of cool. I am actually all about PDA, public display of affection, when it comes to my own personal relationship. But, so it's kind of weird, right, that I would even think that that's cute. But I think that that's great that they wanted to keep it between them, especially because their whole relationship and a lot of Jessa's life has been for the whole world to see, on their TV show. So I think it's cool that they kept that little piece to themselves. I personally will not be waiting to the altar to kiss. I will be waiting for a lot of things, if you know what I mean, until my wedding night. But kissing, I believe that in my own personal life and relationship with a man that I don't know who will be my husband, but someday we'll have to discuss our own physical boundaries and parameters that we want to stand until we are husband and wife. Another question that came in was about the fact that Ben and Jessa had over 1,000 people come to their wedding. And so what do I think about large wedding sizes? Well, it kind of happens when, you as Jessa, the bride, come from a family of 19 kids, and then also Ben is the eldest of 8. You're going to have a lot of people that a lot of heads to count to come to this wedding. So I can see where 1,000 people could easily get invited to this wedding. I'm actually sure that there was a lot that they had to leave off the list. Just thinking about the 10 or so years they've been on TLC, the people they've probably met, the places they've traveled, there's probably a lot of people that unfortunately didn't make the cut. However, with my own wedding, what do I think? Do I want a small wedding, a big wedding? I think it's totally up to the bride and groom. When it comes to a small wedding, it gives the opportunity, I think, to have a more intimate atmosphere, but if you're someone who lives in the public eye, you're someone that has a big platform or has a big family, big weddings can be a lot of fun too. Just think of all those extra dancers on the dance floor to have a good time with. The shock of the century came out in November when People magazine debuted that Jessa actually did not choose a white wedding dress. Say what? Oh my gosh, look out. That girl is just my hero because coming from such a traditional background and family, you would think that she would go all out, go the whole traditional method. But for those of you that are fans of the TLC show, you know that Jessa is by no means traditional. She's a very outgoing gal that goes and gets what she wants, and she loves to do things differently. And so what do I think about her wedding dress choice? I absolutely love it. I love it. I've always thought I'd be a traditional white girl. The white, the symbolism of purity. And what other days do you get to actually rock a white dress, other than your wedding day? However, I think that, Jessa did so with just poise and ease and rock this blush tone. And I am just so jealous that she chose it first. Because Jessa, I might have to, borrow it or do a little copying for my own wedding day. And the last thing I'm going to comment on with Jen and Bessa? Yeah, there you go. Dyslexic moment of the day. Here we go. Jessa and Ben's wedding day was the fact that they had a non-traditional dessert at their reception. Most people here in America celebrate with cake at the reception. However, these two are just a couple after my own heart. They went for an ice cream sundae, and I love that they did it. They're breaking through traditions, and that's exactly what I want to do, because I've never been a cake person. You know, I'm just kind of feeling like most cakes come out really dry. And so, hey, all the bakers of the world, feel free to prove me wrong. Message me, you can send me samples. But I'm way more of an ice cream girl, so I love that they did that. And as you guys can see, if you watch TLC tonight, you will see that every single person at that reception was really, really happy. And thank you guys for watching another episode of Camera Chey TV. Most of all, besides what I like to talk about, I want to hear what you guys want me to talk about. What is something that you guys want to hear my opinion on, or something you'd like me to feature? Write down in the comments below, or go ahead and send me a direct message. I love hearing from you guys. You guys are the best. Have a blessed night, and make sure you tune in tonight to watch the Duggars wedding special. Ben and Jess are getting married on TLC.